Hey everyone, welcome to the Redmen TV. It's the player rating show after Liverpool beat Man United 4-0 at Anfield to go top of the Premier League, at least for 24 hours, and who knows what else is in store for the rest of this amazing season. Before we start, very quick super chat from Andy App, who says, with his £5 super chat, thanks very much Andy, I've been watching the match with a Manc fan, and for the first time I can see they are worried about Liverpool doing the quad, and it's effing glorious. It really is glorious. What a time to be a Liverpool fan. It's absolutely outrageous. What a time to support this wonderful football club. I'm here to rate every single one of these 11, well actually 13. I've left James Milner off. He only played a couple of minutes. Give James a rest. But yeah, 13 wonderful lads in red who demolished Manchester United 4-0 at Anfield. I'm going to go through and give them all a rating out of 10. But before I do that, I want you guys to vote for your man of the match. To do that in the live chat right now, write an exclamation mark, easy to say, an exclamation mark and the word vote, V-O-T-E, then a space, and then the player's number that correlates to this list on this side of your screen here. Not their squad number or their shirt number, but the number that relates over here. For example, if you thought it was Alisson, you do exclamation mark vote, space 1, hit return, it'll be voted for, you know. There's actually loads of these lads were really good. A lot of people in the chat have already been saying Thiago, man of the match, which is fair. He was brilliant. He's going to get a high mark off me. Trust me. Mo Salah, goals and assists. Mane, what an assist. Another goal for Mane. Diaz was brilliant. Henderson was brilliant. Fab. They were all absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, as we go throughout the show, get your votes in for the man of the match. And then the bot will tell you when your vote's been counted. We'll tally those up at the end of the show and find out who you thought Liverpool's best performer was. Like I say, there's plenty of options there for you. Also, as I go through, if you are watching this in the live chat now, do get involved. Let me know your thoughts as I go through each player. You don't have to do no marks or vote drawn off, and you just write the player's name, a little number, and maybe a little explanation of why you chose them, and I'll read some of them out as we go through. Right then, let's start with one, Mr. Alisson Becker in goal. Now, it's weird with Alisson because he makes a couple of saves that actually don't count as saves because the flag had gone up, but actually, the lad was onside. VAR would have counted him 2 big saves. He was excellent with the ball at his feet. He skins Bruno Fernandes very early on. Just Cruyff turns past Bruno. Clean sheet, saves everything, catches everything, punches everything, throws everything, kicks everything. It was faultless. Like, what more could he have done? It wasn't like he was pulling worldy save after worldy save because, and I can't emphasise this enough, Man United are rubbish. They are absolutely crap, like honestly, like so crap. But everything Alisson had to do, he was absolutely brilliant. So, I mean, like, I don't know if I can give him a 10 because I think a 10's when you're making world save. But he was absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to give Ali a 9. I thought he was absolutely outstanding, like he always is. He's the best goalkeeper in the world. And we're so lucky to have him. He's absolutely brilliant. Right then, left back, Andy Robbo. I thought the goal, the 4th goal, just shows, like, not only is Andy Robbo a world-class footballer in terms of his ability and everything like that, he's got the heart of a lion. He just beats a lot. He just wants it more. I think it's Alanga he beats to the ball, just wants it more. He has that bit where he's got Hannibal Sideshow Bob wrapped round and just shrugs him off as well. Like, Liverpool were just so much better than Man United, the 3rd goal and the 4th goal. I thought Robertson was outstanding. Like I say, interception, the run, everything about it. He was on top of his game. He never stopped. His engine was fantastic. I love the fact that he even gives you Virgil a bit as well. When Virgil plays a loose pass and he just looks at him and goes, come on, big eyes open. Like, Robertson, he's a leader in this team. He's the captain of his national side, and Liverpool are lucky that we've got loads of those type of players, and we've got leaders all over the pitch. We've got one guy who wears the armband, Jordan Henderson, but there's leaders everywhere, and Robertson is certainly in that mix. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. I'm going to give Robbo 9.5. Thought he was brilliant. Virgil van Dijk, equally as brilliant. Like, he is just fabulous. Like, wins every header, defends well, passing well, excellent. Again, but the little one that he gives Robbo, half a yard extra. But other than that, yeah, Virgil was brilliant as well. Thought he was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, loads of you guys in there. And so we got like Anthony and Denny and Josh all giving Van Dijk a 9. Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. Thought he was excellent. Yeah, Virgil, Van Dijk 9. Brilliant. Joel Matip, his involvement in the goal, the second goal. The pass, I know it's only a simple pass, the pass he plays is unreal. Like, he plays the ball into the final third, like an attacking midfielder at times when he's allowed to wander up. It felt like Man United were thinking he was the trigger point sometimes for their press. Like, when Matip gets it, we'll press him. All the best with that. Because he just dinked it over them a few times. He ran through them a few times. He passed it through them a few times. Defensively, outstanding. Got round on the cover a couple of times as well. Like, Big Ibu Konate is making a name for himself in this Liverpool side, and rightly so. He's been fantastic pretty much every time he's played. But don't forget about Joel Matip. Joel Matip here to say, hang on a minute, don't forget about me. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, a lot of you guys in there are saying a 9 as well, and I'm tending to agree. Yeah, Matip gets a 9 for me as well. He is brilliant. He's absolutely fantastic. Did you know that Trent Alexander-Arnold, according to YouTube and according to Twitter, did you know Trent Alexander-Arnold can't defend? Apparently that's a thing. No, that's a lie. Of course he can, and he showed it a couple of times today. Jadon Sancho gets the better of him once. That's going to happen. Top wingers are going to beat their fullback sometimes. But in one-on-one battles, Trent showed, yes, he can defend. He's really, really good at it. He's absolutely fantastic. Oh, and by the way, he's still brilliant on the ball as well. I thought Trent was absolutely brilliant. And I've given the back four, I've got lots of 9s out there. And for me, Trent, yeah, 9 out of 10 again. Better defensively, good on the ball. The little triangles in the first half, him, Henderson and Mo Salah, it was almost taking the piss. It was literally tonguing with Man United. You can't get near us. Little flicks, little triangles, give and goes. They couldn't get near us. He was a big part of that. Loved him smashing the ball at David De Gea's face as well and him fronting at him. Fair play to him for that. I thought Trent was brilliant, so Trent gets a 9 for me. A lot of you guys in there are agreeing as well. Timothy said, I'd give him a 9.5. He's still emptying his pockets as we speak. Yeah, Trent was absolutely fantastic. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. Right then, let's move into midfield. We've got Fabinho. Before I do that, just a shout out very, very quickly. Got a new member there. It was Crafty. Welcome as a first team member. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us as a YouTube member. Enjoy all the benefits that you get, including chatting in the show. Feel free to get your comments in as well. Fab, he's brilliant. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. At times, Man United didn't really offer that much of a threat from midfield, but every time they did, Fabinho was there, because he always is. Really good on the ball as well. Thought he had an excellent game. And, yeah, 9. He's getting a 9 as well. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Fab gets a 9. I'll stick that there, actually. Have it there, Fab. That's brilliant. Let me stand over here while let's talk about... I'm going to save the Thiago love. Let's talk about Jordan Henderson first then. I thought he was brilliant. I thought Henderson, we're going to move that around so I can see. I thought Henderson was absolutely fantastic. Again, in that first half, we had a lot of balls going into the front, and yet it was Thiago with the most of them. Henderson was only 1 behind, I think I saw the stat area, firing the ball in, getting the tempo up. They put out a bit of a lackadaisical start to the second half, and it was Henderson who G'd the lads up again. I thought Hendo was really, really good. His pressing was fantastic. He won the ball back. I've given Fab a 9, let me just move that, and I'm going to give Hendo 1 as well. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. One sloppy ball aside, which he was shaking his head at. He was a true captain on the pitch as well. There were times when he was in the ref's ear shouting, screaming. When Sideshow Bob decided to be a dickhead, or when Bruno Fernandes, the rat, decided to be a dickhead, it was Hendo who was right in there as well. A real leader of men, like I've said before. Liverpool got loads of them, and he was another one. So not only was he great on the ball, he was a great captain as well. I thought Hendo was absolutely fantastic. Let's do Thiago then. Wow. Thiago Alcantara is just a magician. He's an absolute freak. With the ball, without the ball, the passes he sees, the lanes he cuts off, the technique. That one when he slide tackles the lad and then just gets up and starts running with the ball and then plays it through. it would be just nonsense to give him anything other than a 10. Wow. Just wow. He's a world-class footy player, and I think when we signed him, we all knew kind of what Thiago was, and if you could get him on the pitch and more importantly, keep him on the pitch and keep him fit and keep him fresh and not flog him at number 6 like they did for a little bit at some point. Give him that role that he's in, and he's just phenomenal. He was absolutely brilliant. There's just nothing else really to say about him. He gets a 10. He was absolutely fabulous. This is fixed, says Jeffrey. How can he only get a 10? Listen, if it was out of 20, he'd get a 20. He gets top marks, A+, A star, whatever you want to call it. Thiago was exceptional. Let's go Luis Diaz next then. Gets his goal very early on. Gets himself right in the middle of the goal to get himself where he needs to be. Absolutely brilliant. Shout out to Matt with the super chat there about Sadio Mane. Yep, you're absolutely right, Matt. It does. 999, yeah. Super, he is super, you're absolutely right. We'll come back to him in a minute, mate. Let's go stick on Luis Diaz then. Yeah, he looks like he's been here for years. Everyone keeps saying it on the channel, and I've seen other pundits saying it as well. He was absolutely brilliant, and I'm made up he gets his goal because I think the only thing that people have been saying is, yeah, he's been good, but where's the end product? Well, within a few minutes, he's getting the tap in. Right, and he's far too quick. They can't get near him. All through the game, I thought he was brilliant. Let me have a little look at you guys have said. We've got loads of 9.5s and loads of 9s as well. Like I say, he gets an assist, he gets his goal. I will give him 9.5. Maybe. Do I give him that? Yeah, let's give him 9.5. Brilliant. Well played, Luis Diaz. Sadio Mane. Goal, obviously, because that's what Sadio Mane does now. The assist for the Mo Salah goal is special. No look, reverse pass, little chip round as well. His finish for his goal on the end of a world-class move from Liverpool and just sweeps it in. Now, David De Gea is a very good shot stopper. I don't think he's a very good goalkeeper. I don't think he's a world-class goalkeeper because he can't kick and he can't come off his line. But what he can do is save shots, and he goes nowhere near that. Sadio 100% gets a 10, and I'm not hearing anything else. There's an argument to be made that he might be Liverpool's best striker. Obviously it changes as and when people go up in form, people go down in form and I get it. But right now, like, he might be Liverpool's best centre forward, and that's high praise because Jota's brilliant, Firmino's brilliant, but Sadio Mane out of this world, absolutely fantastic. I got loads of stick recently because I said I think he might be in the Ballon d'Or hunt, and people were like, oh no. First of all, it was more a point of like how trophies sometimes lead to Ballon d'Or vote. So wins the AFCON, helps get Senegal to a World Cup. If Liverpool go and win more trophies this season, which hopefully they will do, they've already got one, they're in another final, another semi-final, and currently, as we stand, top of the Premier League table. That all counts for stuff. And that's why I said it about Sadio. He's having a major influence on not just Liverpool, but also on his national team as well. Now, it just so happens that since the AFCON, he's come back and 10 goals now? 9 goals since that tournament as well. He is absolutely, he's back in form. He's reinvented himself as this number 9 striker, clinical finisher. Outrageous. What a footballer he is. He gets a 10. Mohamed Salah likes playing against Man United, doesn't he? 9 goals in 10 games now for Mohamed Salah against Manchester United. He's equal Steven Gerrard as the club's top scorer against that team. It just so happens he's done it in 10 games and it took Stevie G in 35. Wow. Mo looked back to his best today. Maybe just playing Man United is a way to get Mohamed Salah into form. Maybe that's what it is. You've got to keep playing Man United every week. Brilliant. Again, really good work for the first goal. Puts it on a play for Diaz. His touch and his finish for the second goal, fantastic. Worked his nuts off all game. Runs, he had them on toast of time and time again. So glad he gets the second. He could have had a hat-trick as well. I think he referenced that in his post-match comments. He was a bit gutted that he never. But all in all, 2 goals, worldy assist. Mo gets a 10 from me. Lovely. I was saying this to Errol on the show, like, Liverpool have been brilliant most weeks recently. They've been really, really good. And that's with Mohamed Salah probably off it a little bit. I think it's fair I think he'd be the first to admit that as well. Not many open play goals, his touch was off a little bit, maybe a bit fatigue. Now if Liverpool can carry on those levels and then Mohamed Salah gets back to his best as well, I mean, that's just frightening. That just, you're going from there to there, like, you know, it's just outrageous. So lovely to see Mohamed Salah back in form, back in the goals, big smile on his face as well. Absolutely excellent. Yeah, as Andy App says there, Mo Salah gets a 10. The drought is over. Yep, absolutely right. Jota, when he comes on then, what a pass for the goal. What a pass. Just what. Brilliant. Lovely to see him playing. I think I will give Jota... Yeah, that assist just gets him the 9 for me. And he ran his nuts off as well. So let's give him a 9. Really, really good. Naby Keita, I'll be honest, I think he probably should have been sent off. I don't think it was a really good challenge on Lingard, if truth be told. Other than that, defensively very, very good. Attacked very well. Looked creative. Might have got himself a goal if Sadio hadn't just overhit that pass out wide. But yeah... I think he should, again, let me know in the comments. I've got Mad Dog who says, yeah, I think it was a bit of a stamp as well. Yeah, I must admit I do think he was a bit lucky, but he still had a very good game other than that, but I'm going to give him an 8. It would have been silly if he'd got sent off. Let's give him an 8.5. I'm knocking half a mark off, but being a little bit silly, because I think if he'd got himself suspended for a big games coming up, it wouldn't have been ideal, but other than that, he thought he had a very, very good game himself. Yeah, obviously, I'll give him an 8. He probably could have walked. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, my ratings then, we'll wrap that up just before we get to your man of the match vote. So Alisson gets a 9, as does Trent, Matip and Virgil. And then Andy Robbo gets a 9.5. Fab gets a 9. Hendo gets a 9. Thiago gets a 10. Diaz 9.5, 10s for Salah and for Mane, 9 for Jota and 8.5 for Naby Keita. Right then, I've given out 3 top marks, so any 3 of those could be my man of the match. I think Thiago's going to win this vote, and I'm fine with it. I probably would have given it to Salah, but just because the goals and stuff, but I'm not going to argue. But Tom, man of the match? Thiago. With what? They get loads of it? 60% of you give the man of the match to Thiago Alcantara. There you go then. 60% of you people voting, give him the man of the match. Well, I can't argue with it. He was absolutely fantastic. So there you have it. The player ratings for Liverpool. Wow. 4-0 over Man United, 9-0 over the 2 aggregate scorelines in the Premier League this season. Just shows the chasm and the gap between both of these sides. Liverpool are very much a team and a football club on the up. Manchester United are very much a team and a football club on the way down, and the gap's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was almost men against boys, I think, this game. 4-0 almost flattened Manchester United in the end, but hey-ho, the Reds, not only did they win, helped the goal difference get back at top of the league, over to Manchester City tomorrow night. If Adam Lallana fancy, he's just doing us a favour, I wouldn't mind that as well. But yeah, if you want to stick with us on the Redmen TV for this magical ride, as Liverpool are still in the hunt to win another 3 trophies, as they've already got 1 in the bag. Like, the quadruple is very much still a thing. We are in what? Mid-April? I've just looked at the mid-date of my watch. 19th, yes, it was 19th of April, and we are still very much in the mix for this treble. It's absolutely brilliant. For this quadruple even. Absolutely fantastic. If you want to join us on the Redmen Plus network, please do come and consider doing so, because yeah, if you go head on over to redmenplus.com, not only do you get access to our show, so the final word show, the instant match reaction, the debate show, all the stuff around the weekly stuff that we do here in the studio. You've also got the ability to listen to those shows as podcasts as well, but you'll also get access to the back catalogue of documentaries, some absolutely fantastic stuff on there as well. The Mural's Guide, the Craftsman of the Cop, the Story of a Crew, you've got the Hendo 10 documentary series as well. You've got so much there and so much coming up as well, including, like I say, Redmen sessions with the Ragamuffins. Go and get yourself listening to that as well. There's so much. So head on over to redmenplus.com. Join us for the ride. I promise you, you won't regret it. If you do that now, you'll get access to the instant match reaction. Ella and I are going to go back to the main studio and have a big old laugh about how much better Liverpool are than Man United. So please do come and join us on Redmen Plus. I promise you, you won't regret it. For those of you who joined in the YouTube channel, thanks very much for your help. Thanks for voting for your man of the match. Give the video a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Really does help us out. I'm off for a nice sit down, and like I say, I'm going to head on over there, do the instant match reaction, and laugh at Man United. Cannot wait. Hope you can join us, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for watching the video. If you would like to, check out redmenplus.com, our Liverpool streaming service and bonus content site that gives you more Redmen TV studio shows and documentaries, features and interviews, as well as a whole lot of podcast content as well. Head to redmenplus.com by clicking the button, go and subscribe, and yeah, fill your boots on amazing Liverpool content.